Am I doing enough? Am I doing too much? Hello, universe. Welcome back to my channel. This is the first video where I've sat down to do a voiceover like this, but this is actually the second take I'm doing of it because I don't really know what I'm doing. But either way, I'm feeling kind of insecure and uncomfortable about it, but hey, maybe it'll be a lot easier this time. And I took some notes, and I was referring to them the last time I read this, but now I might be a little confused because I won't remember what you've actually heard me say. So, buckle in. Let's talk about how I was feeling crummy for a while. This video was really well thought out on the day I made it, but then I was being a coward about doing this voiceover, so it's a little more distant now, and it's a little more difficult to describe with that distance, but basically, I was feeling really disinterested in a lot of aspects of living for some time, and just really reluctant to engage with my own life. And it felt kind of like depression, but I felt like it was largely due to the world or my environment or circumstances outside of my control. It didn't feel like something that was just made up inside my brain anymore. And I didn't like the way that it felt, and it was weird and it was uncomfortable. And on the day I recorded these clips, I just woke up after sleeping for a really long time, and I got home from going for a big hike, and I just sat there and I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to watch videos or TV, and I didn't want to work on a project, and I didn't want to do chores, and I didn't want to do any of that. But I sat down and I meditated and I journaled and I started cleaning the house, and I'm going to share with you some of what I found through journaling, and I hope maybe it helps you, or at least helps you understand me if you've already got you under control. But I stopped making any long-term goals for a really long time in my life because they were something that were truly unattainable, because to sit down and write the logical steps was something that I couldn't manage, and any big wild idea I did have during some heightened episode would be truly unattainable. And so I would just fail at it, and then I would just feel bad and feel like I couldn't do things and feel let down by myself. So I decided the healthier choice for me for a period of time was to stop making those long-term goals and to just focus on smaller things, sometimes week by week or day by day, or sometimes even just by the hour or a single task, and really practice being gentle with myself and celebrating each of those really tiny accomplishments to build up my self-esteem to make bigger accomplishments one day. And I think that without noticing, I kind of reached the point where it became important to make those longer term goals. But after reaching that point, it took me some time and some meditating and some journaling to realize that I had leveled up like that. And in my journal, I had to stress to myself the importance of fixing what's outside of us to fix what's inside of us that we don't want anymore. And for me, cleaning this kitchen windowsill that's always got stuff in front of it and stuff all over it, but really needs to be cleaned, but I'd have to move so much stuff first, was something that just ate at me in the back of my head for far too long. And so after I journaled, I wrote down the specific steps of how to do it, like that I would do a round of dishes and I would clean the little dresser in front of it, and I would take the stuff off and clean it, and I'd clean the counter and put the things back, right? That seems pretty straightforward, but for me, I had to write it down and just have some clear steps, and even having the clarity to write those steps sometimes can be a real challenge, at least for me. But I sure did it this day, and it really made me feel a lot better. So I guess if you're looking for a sign to do something that seems so challenging, just do it, because the longer you don't, the longer it's actually physically wearing at you as a part of your environment. And the longer you sit around not doing something that seems like it might be too difficult to do, the longer your mind gets to believe, like, yeah, that's too hard, I can't do that. And I just think I've found in that believing that type of thing for a really long time starts to make the thing more true. because it doesn't feel good to sit around thinking, yeah, that's so hard, I can't do it, that's why it hasn't been done. And if you think that for a really long time, or you think that about a lot of different things, of course you won't believe in yourself as much as you ought to. So make a list, or make a 4-month habit tracker, or make whatever you gotta make. And do the thing. Just do the thing and see how much better you feel. And let me know in the comments down below let me know what you've been putting off, because I want to see what other people put off. And let me know when you do it, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much better did you feel? Otherwise, make sure you give this video a thumbs down if you hated it, and send it to a friend who you would like to roast it with. Or give it a thumbs up if you did one chore that seemed really, really hard. Let me know if there's anything that you like seeing on this channel, and I'll do it. I've been thinking about doing some bullet journal videos, so if you think those would be cool, then also give me a thumbs up on this video. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye.